I'm going to school in the HBC, right? And they're in the cafeteria, the black nationalists. They got a megaphone in the cafeteria. It's like, you see all them white people all over the globe? Put them on an island and drop a nuclear bomb on them. And
that's not even funny, bro. I don't even know why I'm laughing.
Round all the white devils, round them all up, and kill them all.
And they let this shit, they let them say
it. Bro, they just stand in the corner every Thursday. They're doing their thing.
But there's no way that whole calf, I don't care how much black kids are in there, they're not all listening to this shit.
No, they don't give a fuck.
Of them are not even fucking listening to that.
90% of them.
Every Thursday is like a Thursday.
They're there like regularly. Nobody gives a
Dude,
shit
I
except
wish
for
I
a
was
few
there,
kids.
bro.
You know how university is? There's so many cliques. They're just the one hard right-wing black nationalist clique. So they're there and they're like, get the white devils all on an island, drop a nuclear bomb on them. Keep in mind, at this time, I'm 260 on roids with a shaved head, massive. I'm walking by with a salad and I'm like, preach.
This guy's savage
and the guy's
dude,
like,
bro.
Confused as shit. And I'm just like, I sit down and I eat, right? So I start seeing one dude eating alone and I sit with him. And I'm like, hey, what's good, bro? And he's like, oh, nothing, just preaching a word. I'm like, oh, what's the word? And he's like, oh, you know, why? Like, yeah, like white people enslave you for like 400 or 500 years.
And he's telling you this shit.
Slavery's fucked up. White people colonialized the whole world and did some fucked up shit, bro. And he's like, what's your name? I'm like, what's your name? He's like, Jermaine. I'm like, oh, nice to meet you, man. He's like, what's your name?
Because in his head, he's like, this nigga
I'm like,
knows.
Nem. He's like, Nem. Oh, like, I'm like, he's like, what? I'm like, that's my name. He's like, Nem. I'm like, yeah, it's short for Nemanja. And he's like, what? And I'm like, oh,
never heard nothing like
it's
that
an old Serbian name. And he's like, what's that? And I'm like, it's its own race from Southeast Europe. Like, my skin is white, but I'm not what you know as white. I'm a different race, but I have the same skin color. And he's like,
Oh, yeah.
And God.